Hi everyone, this is Christine. It is August 22nd, 2014. It's in the morning. And I want to share with you a dream that I had, calling this passport. This is not a dream I had last night. It's actually a dream I had a while back, but God brought it to my attention last night because Lively made a video yesterday and she was talking about a passport. And then this dream from the past came up into my mind. God brought it to my attention again, so I figured I'd share it. I was in an airport. It was a big airport, like New York or Los Angeles, California. I mean, it was big. There were a lot of people there, and I don't want to say that martial law had taken place or anything like that, but security was heightened, and there were a lot of people there. There was a lot of craziness. There were long lines of people trying to get through security to get onto their airplanes, and I was one of those people in the line. The security guy, who was also standing at like one of those metal detector booths, he was giving everybody a hard time. It was getting very difficult to get on an airplane. You had to have all your ducks in a row. You had to have like the smallest detail, or else he did not let you through, and then you just didn't board on the plane. So that was also part of the chaos, because people were not happy about that. They wanted to get on their plane. So the line kept moving up. Some people were let through, others were turned away. And as I was getting closer to this guy, I was like 3 people away from my turn to go through the metal detector security guy station. And I realized I did not have a ticket. And I mean, everybody was being given a hard time to get on this airplane. So, you know, because you had to have your passport, you had to have this, you had to have that. There were all kinds of booklets and papers, stuff that you don't have in real life. But I mean, they were just making it difficult for you to get on a plane. And I thought to myself, oh goodness, I mean, if they're giving people this hard of a time just with paperwork, or not having your paperwork that's not filled out correctly or something like that, so you get turned away, they're certainly not going to let me on this plane if I don't even have a ticket. I mean, that's just basic. You need a ticket to get on the plane. So there were 2 people in front of me, and obviously the first person was the one who the security guy had his attention on at the time, because they were the one wanting to get on the plane next. And then there was somebody after them, and then there was me. So some other person, just out of the blue, came up to me on my right hand side, and there was also a wall on the right hand side and a bathroom, like a men and women's bathroom, where you walk into it. You walk into this big gateway or big doorway, and then it says women with an arrow to the left and men with an arrow to the right. It was that kind of thing. So somebody just came up to me on from in front of me, but it was diagonally from the right side, and they just like tapped me on my right arm and waved me and said, like, to come over here. So I left my place in line and went with this person. We went into the bathroom, and I was standing at the sink and looking in the mirror, and they were standing on the left side of me, and they gave me my ticket and my papers, and told me not to worry. So I said, okay, thank you, and I went back out, and somehow or another I ended up getting my original place back. Instead of cutting in line, I guess the person fourth in line let me come back into line and take my original spot back. And by this time, the first person was gone. I don't know if they made it through or not, but they were gone. And the second person was just finishing up, and it was now my turn. But I had a ticket now from this guy, this person who took me into the bathroom and gave me my ticket. So I gave it to them, and it was like a yellow golden paper ticket. This dream was, I had this way before Anna or Lively were talking about golden tickets. So I don't know if there's any relation to it, because this was, way before both of them had mentioned this. So the security guy, he looked down at the ticket and he realized that it was different. It was a golden ticket, and I didn't need anything else. I didn't need all those papers, whatever else that they were requiring of everybody, and you had to have it filled out properly. And if you wrote something in the wrong line, they would push you to the side and say you can't get on this plane. So he didn't need any of that stuff from me. He just looked at my golden ticket. He looked at me, gave me a smile, and told me to go through. And he didn't even question it or me, and he just said go through. And then he took the next person who was behind me, and he went back into his normal mode of being difficult and giving everybody a hard time if they wanted on the airplane. So again, I don't know if this means anything, but I figured I'd share it because Lively was talking about a passport last night. Okay, thank you very much. Have a great day, everyone, and God bless. Bye-bye.